Hey guys, welcome. Um, this one was a little interesting today, guys. I had to get off, come back on after I finished drawing it, and then I had to put it under black light for me to read, which is really different for me. So, as you can see, this is what Spirit wanted to draw. So, we're going to dig into it. If this is your first time here, welcome. We just sit around and talk about what Spirit needs you to hear. So if this is your first time here, welcome. If you have come back, then there may be something in here that you need to see. So let's see what we got. Sorry, my stomach's making noise. All right. Wow. Okay, so the first thing I see is lots of trees, um, waterfalls. You may also love the sky, but trees are everywhere. Trees are everywhere for me here. So let's dig into the tree here. So you have a really, really strong family line. You'll find out really shortly if this reading is for you, because there will be things that I will say that will actually be a part of what you've got going on right now. So the really beautiful thing that I see here is this bridge, and then like water or whatever this is coming out from underneath this beautiful bridge, and trees, and a road back to a home. There's a home back here. Rocks. Butterflies may be significant for you. It may have drawn you to this reading, or you may be actually going through. That's it. You're going through a transformation at work, home, something. And okay, so this is interesting. So I'm getting that I feel so connected. Okay, so the stars are important. You may be an Aquarius, but I also get a lot of fiery energy, so maybe Sag. There's a smudge here, right where her third eye is. So you may actually also be a mystic of sorts, or someone who can see things differently than other people. I get that your favorite there's two favorite times of the day for you. One is the evening where you can see the stars, and you also love see, initially her lips reminded me of like a sunrise, but I'm getting more of a sunset. So you might be kind of a night owl, obviously, with the glowing and the darkness. But I get you have a really, really pure heart. You just love the evening. time. It's your time. It's your quiet space is in the evening. Busy most of the day, but quiet in the evening. Nature is super important to you, and this home is super important to you. I don't know if you're moving, will be moving, or something really big is shifting in your life, but it's huge. I did get that there are definitely some spirits that are protecting you. I feel like this is a dragon of sorts. To me, that's what this looks like. And so you might have connections to the dragon or spirit guides from dragons. All right, so what is the message that we need to hear today? You've been through a lot. But you're super happy. So I feel like your mind is clear. Like this to me feels like all of the things that are important to you are safe. And I see a gentleman here. He just popped out. Older gentleman, kind of curly hair, in a suit. How interesting. What is he doing? So you may have an angel, someone who's passed on, an older gentleman who's watching over you. Yeah, suit and tie, always dressed to impress. I don't know why that came out, but always dressed to impress. I guess this individual used to say that. He's been on your mind lately. And you like the evening because it reminds you of him. You guys used to go on walks, maybe long walks, and talk. I get that he really helped shape your mind. Maybe somebody has had a relative. Uh, when I think of grandfather, I don't get grandfather. I don't. But this individual was really, really important in your life. Interesting. Okay, so they helped shape the way you see the world, and they've passed away. Maybe you have inherited their home or something like that. There may be an inheritance here. But they're definitely on your mind. Okay, and you've been through a huge transformation twice. This one is empty. See that? See how there's no this to me has a lot more depth. This is empty. So you just went through a huge transformation when you lost them. Yeah. And now you feel empty. No, I don't feel empty. I feel like you just don't really know where to go from here. I think because I feel like there's a really beautiful connection, and you've created a beautiful connection with your stars and your sun and your sunsets. But I feel like there's a lot of fire here too. You may be dealing with family that are acting in a very immature way. I say immature, but I feel like they're reacting because they miss him too. They just don't know how to express it. Take that as you will. You know, uh, I am a firm believer that your family does not necessarily have to be blood. You usually would love it that to be the case, but sometimes it's your um, what would they call it? Your tribe, your family, the people around you that you choose to allow into your space. Those people, and to utilize your energy when you are out, when you're doing things, how much do they pull on your energy? For some reason I'm getting that in the past you were the glue that held the family together, and now you are taking care of you. I maybe you guys were fishing, maybe you fished a lot. Brothers, maybe. Maybe you were brothers. No, I'm getting that you were just really, really close friends. Maybe you're going to know who this person is, especially if you just lost someone. You're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. But I get that whatever they were to you, they created a belief systems that have helped you get through all of, well, not all, but some of the roughest times in your life. And the stars. You may have, you may have seen shooting stars lately. In any case, whoever this is, they have been on your mind and they have been trying to send you a message. What is the message? Is it here? No. What is the message? So, do we need to keep it like this? Yes. Soul family. Oh. So this was a soul contract. This was a contract that you and this other individual had before you came here. Maybe even you guys have, maybe you were so close because you've spent other lifetimes together. Yeah. So this individual was part of your soul family. Okay. Right. So it gave me this card, and I'm supposed to keep the black light on. So let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. I've never seen that before in these cards. There's a whole thing in here under black light. Whoa. Mind blown. Okay, so And maybe I'm supposed to tell you about the past life together so that you'll understand why you guys were so close, because for some reason you don't realize how close you are. Okay, so I see two dragon houses fighting. I see a sword, obviously, the soul family. Clouds City. And then back here. All right, and then wave. So there was something that happened back, whatever this life was that you guys shared, there was something unjust that happened. I don't know, you guys, this is crazy, but I'm just going with whatever a spirit is telling me. So if this makes sense to you, great. This may not be for everybody. This is almost like old Egyptian pharaoh type stuff. And then I get a rift, which means whatever happened here. And I also see a trail. So whatever path, something happened along your path together. And you, between two houses, maybe you were in love. No. Family. This is about clearing your past, your karmic past. I've got two different women that I see here, but there's masculine all over the place here. Two different places. So for a long time, you guys were in two different places and living different lifetimes, because this one is more Pharaoh, this one is more Tibetan to me. And so you lived apart. You never saw each other through 1, 2, 4 lifetimes. Yes, 4, 4. 444 may mean something to you. You might be seeing 444 right now. You have a contract with this person. They came back in this lifetime to help you so that you could clear, which you have. Oh my goodness, have you been through it? Oh my gosh. You've, I mean, consider each one of these, from what I feel in the drawing, is that each one of these is a scar. You've dealt with a lot of family scars. You've dealt with a lot of people burning bridges with you. You actually have physical scars. Wow. So if that's happened, you are a warrior for sure. And with two rival houses in dragons, you definitely were a warrior or have been a warrior in many lifetimes in the past. And now you are here. This other individual that is part of your soul family has passed, and they are wanting you to know that it's finished. You did it. You cleared it. You're a empty canvas. You can create whatever you want. Oh my goodness. This is huge. I mean, sorry guys. Whoa. Hold on. I'm feeling it's really, really strong. Like you forgave everybody everything. And They helped you. Wow. So so you're feeling different because your space is different. Everything about it is different. The way you see the world, this no longer is in the back of your mind. All you see is the beauty, and this is complete. And they have moved on. Wow. So whoever this person is to you, they wanted you to know you did good, kid. You did good. And now it's time for you to write your own future with none of this holding you back. Yeah. Wow. So, um, first of all, whoever this is for, thank you for letting me be a part of that. That interaction and message. Uh, it's a very wonderful person. No wonder you miss him. Whew. Um, but there's something that you need to know about this space, this new empty space that you're in, because when you have spent your entire life helping and doing for others, and now all of a sudden it's about you, it can be a little um, it can be a little, I want to say, it throws you a little off balance. That's okay. Being off balance just means that you're aligning to your new truth. So, okay, we've got. Sorry, my nose. I literally, that was, I could feel that. So, whew. Okay, you guys. Deep breath. Okay. So this space. So what do we need? What can I tell them, Spirit, that will help them uh, deal with this empty space that they're in right now? Okay, cool. All right. So let's go. Let's go back to here now. It's a book. Um, It's funny. I thought maybe I would have to read from my book, but this is a book. It's like an old book that I have put notes in and everything, and I go to it often. Yeah, I got pain on my hand, but I go to it often to look at things that I've written in the past to help me kind of see through when I get stuck. I'm not getting that my book is what you need, but they wrote notes. Maybe they wrote notes in books. Maybe they were one of the people. My mom used to do that, and I do it too, actually. Where if I have a book, I actually write in the book while I'm reading. I leave notes in the book about my thoughts on the book or whatever it is. So um, when my mom passed away, there were lots and lots of books that she had put her thoughts into. And it was amazing. There were times where I would feel stuck or I didn't know where to go from here. I would just have a feeling I needed to pick up one of those books, and I would pick it up and open it up, and it would just open to a page that she had written on. And in that message on whatever she was going through at the time, that helped me in that moment every single time. It was crazy. So there are notes that this person has left behind, whether it's in, like written, I'm getting like composure books maybe. Maybe it's actually on a laptop. I don't know, but it's in there are notes left behind that this individual that came through today, whoever this is, this wonderful individual, this beautiful spirit, wants you to have. He says, let go of all of the things. I'm getting people will fight over the things. You want to get the knowledge. What I left for you was knowledge. Right. So he says, don't fight over small things. I don't know if there's family or other people involved in, estate stuff or whatever. I'm not going to get into that because that's very personal stuff. Whatever people go through, that's very personal. So, but what I am going to say is he wants you to know, let them fight over the scraps. I left you the golden egg, whatever that means to you. So, um, so that's something that he wants to let you know. And is there anything else? No. Just to keep going. This is only the beginning. And don't be afraid of your world changing.